Call of Duty is one of the most influential games of our generation. Spanning over 16 games, Call of Duty has brought millions of people together and has taught even more children to say the N-word. Even more iconic, however, are its maps, and its most recent release, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, is no exception. Today I am joined by resident Call of Duty expert Davis Cota as we rank the top 10 best maps in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Number 10. Piccadilly City in Call of Duty. Piccadilly City is known quite well in Call of Duty for its amazing English architecture. After extensive research by myself and my team, we have determined that it is not actually a real city, although it would be a cool place to live in real life if it were real. I think it would be a good environment. This map in Call of Duty has frequent checkpoints, which are critical to the flow of the directional traffic of the game and the people who play the game, and it really changes the way that it's played. Control points A and B are located directionally east in the western quadrant to the C zone control point. This is unique to this map, and overall I think that's pretty good. There are screens in Piccadilly City that advertise certain companies, which I think is cool that they're advertisements within a game. They advertise such companies as Tanto and Box.
Number 9. St. Petrograd. Based on a real city in Russia, this map features a main road with several offshoots. You can go in plenty of the buildings and even some of the buses. This map forces the player to be highly strategic in the way that they move their character. There are lots of ammo boxes scattered around the map, so if you run out of ammo, you will be able to refill. This map is placed at number 9 because of its astonishing visuals and of course its gameplay merit. That's why it gets the number 9 spot on this list.
Number 8. Rust City, Call of Duty. While Rust is one of the more interesting maps in Call of Duty, it does not manage to crack the top 7. I like Rust because of the mechanical designs that it has, and also because of how the buildings are rusty so it stays true to its name. I think that if this were a real life area, I think it would be hard to kill people because of the cloudy dust and rust. This map has several checkpoints located to the eastern, western, and north-southern sides of the map. You need to reach the critical points, but it is hard because they are obscured by a central mass located within the outer perimeter.
Number 7. Hardhat. This map is built on a distinctly donut shape with 3 paths leading to the middle. Built around scaffolding, you'll definitely need a Hardhat coming to this map. This map features a lot of medkits, so if you're low on health, be sure to look around because you're sure to find one. Based on a real town called Hardhat in New York City, this map is definitely awesome. This map is highly praised for its visuals, and of course, the strategy you need to employ when going in this map. This map is built for large team deathmatches of 32 people, 16 versus 16 of course. That's why Hardhat gets the number 7 spot on this list.
Number 6. Havoc Sawmill, Call of Duty. This sawmill map in Call of Duty takes place outside in the woods. There is an outer confines to the map that prevents you from traveling too far to the east or the west. This map takes place in a rather rustic-looking location when compared to the other locations such as cities or businesses. This map takes place in a place that looks pretty cool, and I would like to be here. From what I'm looking at, there doesn't seem to be many choke points, so that's strategically a difference to make. On this map, you would certainly have no trouble getting from checkpoints A and B to C, or backwards and forth.
Number 5. Metro. Possibly one of the more controversial picks on this list. Metro is a map based on a German train station in Metro. Featuring many storefronts and even a train, this map has a lot of hazards and also a lot of cover that you can watch out for. Be sure to be careful when traversing the middle of the map, as the train might come out of nowhere and kill your character. There are a lot of interesting guns you can pick up on the sides too, some of which include the Shiva or the M19 Garand. This map has a lot of interesting features, and if you look closely, you'll see some neck pillows on the walls, perfect for any train goer. This map is very good because of the strategic prowess that you need in order to compete effectively. But be careful or you might get run over. And that's why Metro gets the number 5 spot on this list.
Number 4, Shipman map, Call of Duty. I think we all know what this map reminds us of. Anyways, these shipment containers were likely used to transportate goods at one point or another. These shipping containers could at one point contain goods or food or anything that is transported on a ship. You'll be shipping your pants when you play this map. I counted 6 or maybe even 7 choke points throughout the map. Control points A, B, and C are certainly located here.
Number 3, Azure Cave, Night. Based on the Fallout series, this map looks just as you'd expect. Like a nuclear wasteland, I half expected to find a Deathclaw while I was roaming around this map. Built for 1v1 matches, this map is quite tight and relies on heavy strategy to know where your opponent is. There are 3 control points, A, B, and C, with C being in the cave. So C is definitely the hardest to secure. But, as they say, to the risk come the rewards. We chose to feature the night version because we feel that adds a lot to the atmosphere and makes it a lot more spookier, which is really how a 1v1 map should be. Anyways, this map is praised for its atmosphere and the strategic prowess needed to navigate this map. So that's why this map gets the number 3 spot.
Number 2, the Atrium map, Call of Duty. This map is Atrium fint map for sure. According to the Oxford Dictionary, an atrium is, and I quote, an open-roofed entrance hall or central court in ancient Rome. But I think we all know what they're trying to say there. Even just looking at this map, you can tell it's gonna be good. My sources inform me that despite its small size, it's rather powerful. The central area of the atrium does have a tree, which acts as both a healing point and a point of rerouting and counter-sabotage. The choke points are precisely laid out for maximum efficiency for the player.
Before we get to our number 1 on this list, let's hear our honorable mention. Aisle 9. This map is set in an industrial warehouse, and is definitely a cool setting, because you wouldn't really see army men fighting in some industrial warehouse. I mean, unless it was the industrial warehouse that held the Ark of the Covenant. Anyways, this map is a large map for 40 people, 20v20, and is a control points map built for team deathmatch. But be careful, when you die on this map, you don't respawn. Anyways, there are lots of bombs and mines and traps scattered around the map, so be careful to watch your step. This map is praised for its atmosphere and the strategic prowess needed to navigate this map. Although, the only reason it is not on this list is because it is not actually out yet, and that's why this map is an honorable mention. Number 1! Talos Backlot. This map is awesome. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank Davis Cota for coming out here and helping me with this video. And remember to like and subscribe. And if you don't do it for me, do it for CeeLo Green.